Shalom, Infirmary. That's how Couture is. I miss her
Shalom.
already. Y'all, it's been a long time since we made a video.
Hey, we're fine. We're back. You know.
When's the last time did we make a video? I don't remember even what the last video was. I think it was like our date day.
Yeah, the date when we went to the little art thing.
Actually, no. The last one was when my auntie was here.
Oh yeah, we went to the
jump
bounce
house. Yeah, a lot of stuff has happened since then. A lot of stuff has changed.
A lot of y'all know. You know, we was out in Philly for a while.
I was always supposed to make like a video like updated about that, but I just never even got around to doing that. I think this is crooked and it's really
basically
rough.
we was out in Philly, of course, because my wife, she was pregnant. All of y'all know that. She gave birth to a daughter, Amira. A lot of y'all been following along with us, you know, complications with her heart, Epstein's anomaly. There you go, Epstein's anomaly. And, you know, she was, a lot of y'all know the news if y'all follow on Facebook and Instagram with my wife. Me, I don't like posting that stuff on social media.
The only reason I even really posted that, I posted just telling people individually, is because we were very, like, I guess, open about her condition. So a lot of people were, like, asking about her. Like, every single day, people would message me asking about her and saying that they were, it was
becoming a burden. Yeah. So a lot of y'all know the news. You know, our daughter had, she's with the Most High now. She's not suffering. You know, she's not hurting every day, nothing. So she's in a better place.
We can say that wholeheartedly.
Yeah, we can say that wholeheartedly. Everybody deals with grief in their own way. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people like, oh, why is she up on Instagram and all this, acting all happy? Her daughter just died. What you expect? Like, to just be depressed and all that stuff? Like, some of y'all need to mind your own business.
Honestly.
You know? Some of y'all, yes, it is open. You know, we have it out there. But, like, you know, some comments that people say, you know, just shut up.
Y'all can keep it to yourself.
Yeah, just keep it to yourself. We don't need all that bad energy. We already got done dealing with our daughter. We don't need to deal with niggas, all right?
But I'm unbothered by y'all's comments, if y'all thought.
Yeah, she isn't bothered. As you see, a smile on her face. She's cool. We made a little music thing, a song or something. Yeah. You know, she's getting out of her shell. You know, besides all the stuff that's been happening, she's been growing in the midst of all of it. So y'all not, you know, doing nothing with y'all little negative comments and stuff.
But for all the people with the positive comments, I really appreciate it.
Yeah, you
just
guys.
The sisters who like message me and tell me that like I inspire them and all that stuff. That makes me feel really good because I feel like I've came a long way.
Yeah, she came a long way, and you got people trying to hold her back and bring that nigga back out. But she ain't coming out.
It ain't even working.
Yeah, the couple sisters that was about bringing the nigga woman out for her.
Yeah.
But
you know, like who is who?
Yeah, but you know we're not rolling in that spirit. You know we're not going through what is our railing for railing. We're not doing all that.
I just pray for those people who feel so boldly to say negative things about.
You guys are spiritually sick, mentally sick, and you know we literally do pray for you, like we really do. So yeah, all of you brothers and sisters who fasted and prayed with us, we appreciate your fasting and prayer. Although you know the outcome, it did not go out void. The Most High, He heard you guys. You know, He heard you guys in your prayer and your fasting, and you know, in return, I prayed for you guys as well, for your spirit of charity, to, you know, the Most High bless you guys and, you know, your children, that, you know, they be healthy and stuff. But that's what happened out in Philly. You know, the Most High took back His daughter. We saw her for a time, we got to enjoy her for a time, and we'll see her again. So, you know what I mean? You know, we, some people are like, oh, this messed up, how you gonna say that? But, you know, I'm a fruitful bro. We're going to continue to have more until we see our daughter. You know what I mean? and have a very fruitful Judite here. So you know, she.
Yo, my mom planted that seed, honestly.
Right. As you see, one time the twins. So you know what I mean. Hopefully this happens again. I wouldn't mind another set of twins. That'd be good. I'll be good for like another 3 years. Another 3 years, I'll be straight. And pop, another one.
I don't think mentally I could handle another.
But that's not even up to me for real. Like a lot of us think that it's up to. It's not even up to us. Like you know. But anyways, we're not gonna get into that. Just So yeah, now we're out here in the Poconos.
We're finally back. It's really bittersweet to be back home.
Yeah.
I'm really happy to be back home just because I feel like my life was really chaotic. Like I didn't have I don't know, it was just too all over the place. So I feel like I can get it kind of back.
Your schedule wasn't there.
Yeah, even when I got the schedule, it was just like it's just all over the place. My brain was all over the place.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
I feel more peaceful because like I don't have to constantly like worry about her anymore.
Yeah.
Which it wasn't
Always
like a burden or anything. It was hurtful.
Yeah.
To like
always hearing bad news is just annoying. Like, oh, nothing's getting better. This and this. Now this happened and this happened. It's like what the hell?
It's very overwhelming. So
damn.
We prayed for the Most High to bring her peace, and He definitely did.
And He did. You know what's crazy? I said this at the funeral. I was stressing, man. I had gotten a phone call from the doctors. They gave one of the updates, and I was stressed the hell out. I was like, damn, yo. And I in my head, I was just asking, you know, like, damn, would it be wrong if I asked the Most High to just, you know, to take her so that she won't be suffering like this? And I went and asked leadership and stuff, and leadership was like, it's kind of selfish. She's a living soul. You don't know what's gonna be. She might overcome. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what the Most High has planned for her. And so I'm like, you know what? Maybe that is selfish. Maybe I do want that because I don't want to suffer too. And then, next thing you know,
incoming call. Press the.
My wife, what did you say this?
This was like the week
of
that she passed away.
The week of, she's like, babe, I think you probably gonna find this a little messed up. I don't know how you gonna feel about it.
Wait.
What?
The only reason I told him, y'all, is because... Okay, there's just something on my screen. I was like, what is that? The only reason I told him is because... Okay, what's the number? In Numbers 30, it talks about... Oh, I'm sorry. It talks about how, the husband could block your prayers from the Most High if he does not agree. Okay. So I told him this because normally when I pray, I know because of what he prays, I know that I'm praying for stuff that you will agree on, like about me getting better, becoming a better wife, a better mother, praying for leadership, so on and so forth, the same stuff that you pray for. So with this particular prayer, I was like, and I didn't want to tell you, but I felt convicted. I felt like the Most High was looking at me like, now, damn well, like, you're supposed to be telling him the things that you're praying for, especially if I don't think that you would agree with me. So that's why I told you, because I honestly didn't think you.
But when she told me, I was like, damn, it's crazy. Like,
and I was like,
we really want flesh because I had asked.
Wow. I was like, I'm so sorry. He was like, no, that's really crazy. We really want flesh. I thought you was gonna be really.
Yeah, I was kind of relieved because, we both was on the same page and we wanted the same thing because it was hard, yo. Like it.
But I don't want people to think like we were praying for that because it was a burden on us.
This is how. Hey, they don't even gotta know it. We don't gotta explain to them everything. But
I'm just saying, I don't want if somebody else gets into this situation, don't pray.
Yeah,
for,
there you go. That would be a good reason to say that.
It to happen so that it won't be a burden on you. Because honestly, it wasn't a burden on me. I didn't want my baby to suffer. We didn't want her to just be.
Because we asked the Most High if it's your will that she gets better, we ask and pray that you like, you know, keep
her fighting.
Yeah, you keep her fighting, and you have these doctors marvel at her recovery. And you know, and we also pray that if it's not, if you could just, you know,
make the time
if
short
you could make the time, yeah, because it was hard on her, because y'all don't understand how it feels
to
just
I
look
pictures
hold on, wait, it doesn't feel right, or it don't feel good to not hear your babies cry, right?
Yeah.
She had the tube in her throat the one day, right? Well, she damn near had it the whole time, but she had the tube in her throat to help her breathe, and they did something to her, and she wanted to cry, but you couldn't hear her. Like, you could see her face, she was crying, the tears and all that stuff, but I could not hear my baby's cry, and I was like, I'm mad as shit. I kind of, you know, wanted to cry and all that. But I was like, damn, that shit really hurt. You can't hear her cry. Like, little stuff like that.
That's stuff you take for granted being a parent. Like,
yeah, like,
oh, stop crying, but I wanted to hear her.
I wanted to hear my baby cry. I couldn't really hold her because she had all these tubes and stuff like that. So I wanted to hear her cry at least, you know, to hear her voice. But, you know, just little stuff like that was, amongst other things, was the reason why it was like, you know, like, she's hurting right now. Like, she's suffering right now. So it was both, you know, whether it was for her recovery, or if it's in her will to take her back, to just take her back. But for whoever, you know, who's dealing with that, you know, just the same way you uplifted us and helped us out, especially my wife. I mean, do the same for the rest of those brothers and sisters. You know, of course, the scriptures always help out. So, you know, bring forth the scripts to the brothers and sisters, whether if they're in the world or they're hearing this truth. You make sure that you bring these scriptures to them so that they get more attracted to the scripts. You know what I'm saying? And not stray away from their own emotions during that whole situation, because it's very emotional. It's very it's hard to bear that whole situation. You know what I mean? So bring them scriptures out. And shoot, I'm more than happy to talk to brothers and sisters who going through this, because it's like
not even something as severe as this, because this was like, you know, at the top of extreme, but just any type of like, oh, your baby's just in the hospital because it's a premature baby, or just, you know, whatever it is. It don't have to be a heart disease or anything, but I'm more than happy to talk to them.
Yeah, I'm more than happy to talk to brothers and sisters to help them get through that, because it's tough, and you definitely need some backup, especially if somebody who went through it and they could talk to you about it. You know, that would be very helpful. You know, we kind of had to, you know, do this on our own. You know, we had leadership there with us to help us out.
But there's very few people who I talk to who have went through something like, you know, as severe. Like, maybe their baby was in the NICU or something, but was able to come home. But somebody whose baby lived at the hospital, like, for their entire duration of life, I haven't really talked to anybody like that. But anyways, we're at Walmart.
Yeah, I was about to say that too. But yeah, we're at Walmart now, about to get some, my wife's about to get some stuff, then I'm going to go to work. I have to go to work. So yeah, now we're back in the Poconos. So I guess there's going to be like more videos more often or something?
Yes.
More videos more often. So stay tuned.
Get that out your mouth.